If you're looking for the best snare drum, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have DW Design Series Black Nickel over Brass Snare Drum. This one reached the top of our list because it impresses in so many categories. First of all, it comes at a very affordable price, but it still delivers in terms of performance. The tone is beautiful. In short, it's a perfect balance. The standard size is something many are used to playing on. The skilled design results in sound that can work for many applications, whether you perform live or simply practice at home. And yes, this one is easy to tune, making it practical even for newbies and students. Tunability also means you can change the sound to suit the size and type of room you're playing in. Of course, we love the exterior where the nickel-covered brass shell should match any drum set you want to match it with. Even the weight is a plus in most scenarios, as 12 isn't too heavy to carry around. If you prefer a deeper drum, this will of course not be your number one option, but the 6.5 depth suits many pro players' requirements. Some players also prefer wood to metal, but this metal unit is worth a try. It will even last you long thanks to a shell that's bead reinforced, so this can be a long-term investment. You can swap out the head if need be. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Ludwig LB417BT Black Beauty Brass on Brass. Let's start with the look because you want your instruments to make you look professional, right? This one does just that thanks to the ultra-striking exterior comprising of metal and brass components. The classic look will add some character whether you're using this on stage, in a studio, or even in a marching band. The design makes this one super light, which turns it into a wise option if you plan on traveling with your gear. At 5 pounds, it's also sensible to use this for children or teens who have to set up their own kits and carry it to class often. Just note that this is one of the more expensive items on our list. You get what you pay for, which is great quality and sound. But if playing drums is only a temporary hobby, this one may be a bit too expensive. For pros, this is an ideal option though. Because of the height, you can tune it to suit various styles, as you can get both low or high tones. Users comment on its exceptional throw-off that has a vintage appeal to it. When it's time for tuning, you'll appreciate the rubber gaskets incorporated into the screws. These make it easy to manage and set the tension. Some units come out with imperfect rims, but that's something you can solve by replacing them. The number 3 position is held by Ludwig Black Magic Snare Drum. Here's another brass snare drum that's loved for its versatility. We picked it because of the quality sound it produces, but also the attractive design. The Black Magic approach is classy enough whether you're looking for the best jazz snare drum or one for your rock band. The chrome hardware does require some maintenance to stay in pristine condition, but as long as you look after them, they'll look and work exceptionally well for years to come. The shell itself is durable too, as it's a beaded design. When it comes to sound, the triple flange hoop is a winning choice because it makes for great rim shot sounds. Just keep an eye on your hoops and make sure you replace them if they pull out of form, as this design sometimes tends to do. This is another design of the classic 14x 6.5 size, making it tunable for various genres of music. It's an added bonus to purchase from a leading, well-known brand, as you know you'll always get the support and parts you need. This is an impressive buy, and we appreciate that Ludwig didn't escalate the price on this one, coming in at under $300. That makes it a practical option for students, newbies, and parents buying gear for their kids to try out. You can get a pro-quality set at a decent price. Next at number 4, we have Yamaha Stage Custom Birch Snare Drum. If a wooden snare is what you're after, give this one a try. Made by trusted brand Yamaha, purchasing from a well-known manufacturer means you're assured of getting replacement parts, and Yamaha is known for quality. This is one of the shallower units on our list, so know that you won't get as many different frequencies from it. Still, as it's made of birch wood, you may just fall in love with the tone. On the exterior, the lacquer finish makes it easy to clean, and it's durable. This model offers you 10 different lugs, which makes for exceptional tuning abilities. The more lugs, the easier it is to get the tension right across the head. Just remember that this also limits the vibration of the shell, though this isn't a deal breaker for everyone. It's a winning option thanks to the low price too. At well under $200, you can try this out if you're shopping on a budget. But don't think this is only for newbies. Pros can also find this one valuable, and because it's relatively light, it's easy to transport to a performance or studio. One improvement the brand can consider is giving it more rebound, but it's still a valuable buy, especially for rock bands. You'll have no problem getting loud sounds from this one. The number 5 position is held by Mendini Student Snare Drum Set. This snare drum shot on our list, not because it's the best one around, but because the manufacturer gives you everything you need to start playing. That makes it great value for money, turning this into a wise option for students and new players. With the stick, practice pad and stand, a new student everything he or she needs to get started, and all of it comes at an astoundingly low price. And don't worry, Mendini is well known in the industry, so you're still getting a quality set. The rubber pad is a secondary application apart from serving as a practice option. It fits onto the snare's head perfectly, so you can muffle the sound when practicing at home. You can improve your skill without bothering the neighbors. This unit is slightly heavier than some we reviewed above, but still manageable if you need to transport it for practice sessions. The set is designed for students but is of a standard size, so the stand can adjust for most adults' comfortable use. You can even set it up in its highest position to use while standing up. It's a sturdy stand that won't easily fall over, and you'll even be able to use it with heavier snares of other kits. The bag isn't the best quality, but as long as you look after your gear, it will serve you well. The 10 lugs make for easy tuning. The number 6 position is dominated by Pearl Igniter Snare Drum C-Cone1450S/C. Add some spice to your performance with this Pearl Igniter snare drum that not only sounds good but looks fabulous, too. The exterior design incorporates flames placed on a black background. That's how your rock band's instruments can create visual stimulation along with your sound. What your gear looks like can set the tone for the rest of your performance. Once you start playing, you'll appreciate the poplar and maple wood, which provides exceptional tone. Players love it for the warm tones. This drum also projects the sound so you can play in large spaces, and each shot will be heard clearly. When it's time to pack up and go, you'll appreciate the relatively light design, which is easy to transport and then set up elsewhere. This unit was designed in collaboration with Casey Cooper, and for his fans, the included poster is a valuable extra. What attracts one to this buy is that you get Pearl's well-known quality for a surprisingly low price. If you're creating a starter kit, this one purchase can upgrade your set instantly. It's pretty shallow, which limits the range of tones you can get, but that's to be expected from such a light, compact design. Important to note, you'll also find special offers from some merchants that include a set of sticks, making for even greater value for money. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Pearl Modern Utility Snare Drum. This snare drum has a classic look not only because of its maple wood design, but also because Pearl decided to cover it in a matte finish. That's in contrast to many other units on this list that seem flashy thanks to shiny exteriors. If you want your drum set to communicate a classic feel or match your traditional band's atmosphere, this is an excellent option. The color also easily blends in with other designs, so you can upgrade your current set without spoiling the aesthetics. And you won't be disappointed by the sound this one produces either. That's thanks to quality CL lugs and the warm tones that are synonymous with maple wood shells. With a high number of lugs, it's easy to adjust the tone and tension. Even your rim shots will be clear thanks to the triple flange hoop design. Because you're buying from Pearl, you're assured of quality as this brand. It's well priced even though it's such a respected brand. So this is the ideal option to incorporate professional instruments into your performance. Pearl does sell drum stands too, so you can purchase one that will definitely fit your new snare drum, although you have to purchase it separately. The number 8 position is held by Ludwig Supralite Steel Snare Drum. Here you have the tallest snare drum on our list, making it the best marching snare drum on our list. Marching bands often prefer taller units, some even much deeper than this one. With this model from Ludwig, you get the promise of the well-known brand's quality as well as the sleek look of the polished steel. This one presents and sounds well. And yes, it will last you a long time thanks to the beaded shell. It's mostly designed for great midtones, and they'll sound bright when coming from the snare. Your rim shots will also be clear thanks to the triple flange hoops. The chromed exterior will require some maintenance to keep it looking new and pristine, so make sure you know how to look after the chrome lugs and shell. The mirror polish look is part of this one's charm, so don't lose it, clean it regularly. There are many lugs to keep clean, but remember they are worth it since they make it easy to manage the head's tension. Once again, a stunning design available at a low price. Next at number 9, we have Percussion 1330B Piccolo Snare Drum. You will find Piccolo snare drums in many settings because their fast response time makes them favorites as the best concert snare drum options or even for R&B or hip-hop. Some users also love how it can enhance a pop song. If a drummer enjoys the high pitch and how quickly it responds, this is ideal, and it's all thanks to the shallow design. Many users describe it as having a crack sound, which may be what your performance needs. Of course, you don't have much range of tone with this one, but if you know the high pitch is what you're after, this Pearl model is a wise investment. Many players also use this as a backup or as an additional piece to expand their sets. Pearl is known for quality products, so you'll easily find replacement parts for years to come. You'll pay a little extra for the unique design and the brand name, but it's worth it. The black exterior is easy to match with other designs, so you can upgrade your set and you won't spoil your current look. This small unit still comes with 8 lugs, so you can easily tune the tone to perfection. Thanks to its small design, this one is super light, making it easy to transport to gigs or practice sessions. It also won't take up much space if you simply want a quality unit to practice on in your room. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by GP Percussion SK22 Complete Student Snare Drum Kit. Here is another kit on our list of best snare drum options, and this one comes at an extremely low price. For those shopping on budgets or someone just starting out, this is an ideal option. Your purchase includes a bag so you can look after your gear, and because the stand is included, it saves you a trip to the music store. The practice pad also means the neighbors won't mind you enhancing your skills late at night. Note that this pad may smell a bit at first, but that's to be expected from rubber products. Because it's not very high, you'll only get limited tone and frequency options. It's also not the best to use in a concert drum set, as it won't produce sound as phenomenally as a unit such as the Pearl models mentioned above. But if you simply need a practical practice snare, this is your go-to. Note that it is a bit heavier than some because of the large head, so children may find it difficult to carry to and from class. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.